The California coastal air sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Max Scherzer gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
So now here is Larry Walker, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Harper is there, and he'll bring this one in. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Schoop can keep up the hot bat. His batting average is on the rise right now, and if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span, so he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
To the plate now, Matt Kemp. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Eddie Matthews. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And it's fouled away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
In now for Colorado, Jeff Bagwell. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he lifts it in the air to right field. Harper is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Mike Scott will be on the mound for the Rocks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Now into the box, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
1-2, here it comes. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Juan Soto waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here now is Juan Soto. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A little bouncer. Bases are empty, 1 man out. fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. Breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April till October. Amazing season.
1 ball, no strikes the count. That evens it up, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Two and two now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Second inning set to go, and next up will be Jim Thome.
The designated hitter, Jim Thome.
Well, the manager has signaled both the infielders and the outfield to shift hard to the right. Let's see if this guy at the plate can beat the shift. Liner toward right center. Acuna is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
Here's J.D. Martinez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The pitch. Ball 1. Martinez is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell. He is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop to hit next. First pitch coming. Here it is. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Scherzer's ready. Here's his offering. Popped up. Teixeira is there for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now it'll be Bryce Harper, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Harper.
First pitch on its way.
Whoa, that's
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here's strike two as it catches the outside corner. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez is under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Standing in now, David Wright. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth. The designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again, 1-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Past battles with Scherzer, he's gone just 2 for 15. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Now here's the first offering. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Franco is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Next, it'll be Christian Vasquez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Vasquez, 30 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in will be Larry Walker, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Scherzer looks in, ready with the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Third inning, no score to this point. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
At the plate, Matt Kemp. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. This is popped up. Teixeira shading to his right, and that will end the inning. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Colorado. Now plate Robinson Cano, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it, and that's the first out. A reminder that Dodger baseball continues all season long here on the show. There you get a look at what's coming up over the course of the next 7 days. Now one down with the bases empty, and the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher Alex Avila. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
That brings up Wander Franco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Eddie Matthews. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a step off. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fly ball right down the line and left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's 1-2. Fouled away.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And he fouls this one off.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate now, Jeff Bagwell. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. That brings up Jim Thome as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Scherzer will check it first, and the runner back safely. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. Taken, strike two called, and it's even at 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball three.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. And he lays off for ball one. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike two.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here comes the 1-2, and it's fouled away. Try again, 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Rockies 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
2 balls and a strike to count. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Soto to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. It's well placed down and away for a strike. 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 25.
Next for the Dodgers, Mark Teixeira struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game.
Up next to Dodgers, the right fielder, Harper.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Has a look, now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
So 1 away, and here's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Fastball just inside.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Now the 2-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Scherzer's ready. Here it comes. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. Now to bat, David Wright leads off from the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box, Robinson Cano, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. He's through first and hustling for second, but that'll be off the right field wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got her just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A ball and a strike now. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. The 2-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Cano is on his way home. He'll score, and the Dodgers have drawn even. We're all square at 1 apiece.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
First time up, he went down looking. Now the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kemp finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up next will be Larry Walker.
That last at-bat, Matty B, a changeup right down the middle of play. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at-bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And he fouls this one off. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Popped him up. And no, they can't get there. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna's there for it. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
So next to bat will be Matt Kemp. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. And right into the shift. Scooped up. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now. 2 away.
Third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Digging in next, Eddie Matthews. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Scherzer gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. That's a base hit into center field. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Standing in now, Jeff Bagwell. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw. Got him. Rockies strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And digging in is the outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the Dodgers are in business now. It's a leadoff triple.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
This is pulled into right, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roll. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Mark Teixeira. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. One and 1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Hit hard to the right side. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. 3-2 pitch. In the air, down the line and left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
Next up, David Wright. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. On his way to pitch number 100.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Walker gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Plate now is the designated hitter, Jim Thome. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. He's set. Here it comes. J.D. Martinez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And that misses 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
The 1-2 pitch.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Second baseman,
and now Jonathan Schoop. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in. First pitch on the way. Tomey, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit in the air down the left field line. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Payoff pitch on its way. Fouled off. Fouled away.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. They're down 2-1. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
And this will be fouled away. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. Popped up. Bogarts is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The bat, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Now at the plate here is Robinson Cano. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Walker is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Alex.
Stepping in next, Alex Avila delivered an RBI single last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Pitch on its way to Avila. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect him to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now to the plate, here is Wander Franco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They lead it 2-1. Drew Pomeranz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 15, Drew Pomeranz.
Begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Outside, 3-0 now. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next will be Larry Walker. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
From the belt, the pitch. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Vasquez aboard here at first with nobody out. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
So now to the plate, Matt Kemp. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Teixeira into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And a full count now, 3-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And it's fouled away. Pomeranz into the windup. Here it comes on 3-2. And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. Rockies are down quietly. Our score remains 2-1. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Jonathan Holder.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
He's set, and the pitch, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you as a pitcher. Were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
The 1-0.
Ball, Acuna.
Back up the middle. Bogarts has it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Mark Teixeira is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Now to the plate, Eddie Matthews. There was a base hit last time up.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 pitch.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jim Thome.
Rockies down to their final out now. And next up will be Jim Thome. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Again, another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for Colorado. Colorado, good night.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Los Angeles Dodgers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Max Scherzer takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Mike Scott pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Craig Kimbrell earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
Here's our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.